But there's obviously more people involved. I'll break now for a second because we have the introduction of the finalists. Maria Lipkowicz, that's the girl that we're seeing on the screen. Maria is a young climber that stormed the climbing scene very recently with already good results. She's Polish. And Kuba Jodłowski, he's the owner of Obiekto in Warsaw. He's the only Pole in the final, so it's going to be really interesting to see how he tackles all the problems. He's definitely going to have support from the crowd.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best climbers in Poland. He's 8B builder. Many 8B.
And now on the screen, Ida Kupś, another girl in the final. Ida is actually defending the title from last year, joined now by Vadim Timonov from Russia, another world-class boulderer. So this field here is super strong. And again, we got Yulia Nikifaravets from Russia as a third finalist in the women category.
Kipras Baltrunas. Now we see Kipras Baltrunas from Lithuania.
Kipras is well known on the Polish scene. He competed in Poland many times before. Another strong climber from Russia, Anna Zaikina, fourth finalist in the women category.
Yeah, she did 8-class hurdles. She's extremely strong.
Joined by Roland Rugens from Latvia. Roland has also had a chance to join Polish competitions before, so people around would recognize that face.
Yeah, he competed in first Crux Open as far as I can remember.
Yes, I think he was already. And Daria Brylova, another finalist in the women category, already Polish nationality. That's something to mention.
Yeah, last year she competed under Ukrainian flag. And now another strong climber.
This is the man to watch as well, Evgeny Zazulin from Russia. No question. Extremely strong guy. And the final couple, Irina Kuzmenko as the last finalist in the women category, from Russia as well. And the last finalist in the men category is Nathan Phillips from UK. Really international mix in the finals.
Yes, definitely. I think that Nathan is very well prepared for this competition. It's his first competition this year.
The boulders are set, it's packed. It's not the biggest room, but the atmosphere is great there. Yeah, it's about to happen. I wonder if we're gonna see the clock on the screen as well. But they have 4 minutes. Yes, we have a clock, that's perfect. We have separate windows so we can follow the girl and the men's category at the same time.
Maria is trying static moves first.
I don't think it can be done static. She has to jump there.
For sure.
Yeah, oh my god.
Risky.
Yeah, we have first tries from Kuba.
Okay, now we will see if Maria tries dynamic move. Oh, she tried to split. That was interesting.
Oh, that's far. So we can see that slab in the men's category. It's not as easy. You need to swing your body to the right side. and hold the momentum.
I think that she just got to take the risk and jump. I think it's 1, 2, 3 step.
Kuba almost sticked it.
Okay, we've got 2 minutes left, and I doubt if Maria's beta is right. I think that
she's trying to skip that volume in
yeah.
the middle, which I don't think is the correct way. Kuba got the first bit, and now let's see if he can handle the slab part.
Now we can hear the crowd cheering.
There's no holds. There's just volumes.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy, but oh, so
what a shame.
close.
That was close. But there's another minute. There's another minute, so he'll definitely try again. We will not try to count the tries. We'll most likely will have live results after each of the boulders.
I think that Kuba is taking a rest now before the final try.
Oh, he knows. He knows it can be done, so we can see that he knows how to do that move. I think his right foot needs to be higher. Exactly. Oh. Right, time's up. And there is a change. Ida Kupś. We'll see Ida Kupś in a moment, and Vadim Timonov from Russia.
Vadim Timonov is extremely strong climber. Recently he did 4 8Cs during his trip to Switzerland.
Yeah, he's a Vadim Timonov is a proper inspiration. If you have Instagram or you follow his YouTube channel, look at Ida.
Ida she just stick the move.
She went for it. And same with Vadim. They didn't find the first bit of boulders difficult at all.
She was so close in her flash try.
Like every boulder, every proper boulder needs to have 2 difficult parts. So getting the bonus doesn't mean at all that not necessarily going to have the top, and we can see that there's clearly the second difficult part.
So another proper resting before another try.
We got Ida sticking the move again. Let's have a closer look now, full screen, to see that finishing part. If she can match the final hold. Yes, we got the first stop. We got the first stop in the competition. Ida Kupś, well done.
Ida Kupś, jedyna wspinaczka w Polsce, która potrafi się wspinać na takim poziomie, mając ustawienie z dwoma kolanami do środka.
Are there any tips from
Vadim
Andrzej?
is taking his time. He's not in a rush at all. He seems to be having fun. Look, he's smiling, and got 1 minute left.
I think that it might be enough for Vadim. We will see in less than a minute.
No problem at all with the first bit.
I think what's worth to mention that setters blinded all the holes in volumes, so there's no
way to cheat.
No way to cheat.
Okay, we have another couple, Kipras Baltrunas from Lithuania and Yulia Nikifaravets from Russia. Oh yeah, we have the first results live, so we can see that Vadim has a zone in the first go, and Kuba, it took him 6 goes to get that zone. That's great that we having the live results. Ida leading the table with a top in the 3 goes. Let's see what Kipras does on this first boulder. Very nice. So that's his first go. That's worth mentioning because he's looking at the flash now. Let's see if he can top it out.
He's using his hip.
It's all
That's
about placing the foot on the other side of the volume. No, it's just a bonus for now.
Yulia, same as Maria, tries to skip the second volume.
I think Ida used it. Ida
did it with.
I think Ida used it because she ran with the left foot first and then right and stuck the dyno hold, the Gaston hold.
Teraz kolejną próbę rozpoczyna Julia.
Both climbers are taking some rest.
I think that's very important. As long as you know what to do, you've got to take proper rest and then just
exactly
try.
Planning your climbing in this 4 minutes is crucial. There's no point in trying 100 times with no result. It's better to gather some energy and perhaps just use it properly. Our Kipras, he's again in that position. Let's see if he can move his body to the right. He's got the top, but that's not going to be enough.
bardzo dobrej randki. W ostatniej chwili taki psikus. I do widzenia. 52 sekundy. Doping dla Julii.
Got 30 seconds left.
Dawaj Julia, dawaj Kipras.
Maria trying to use that middle volume, and that was close. Julia, I'm sorry, I meant Julia.
Kipras tried the toe hook.
It's not gonna be enough time. 4 seconds left. They
Yeah, I think that's end.
need to finish their climbing. So let's look who's next. In the next couple, we're gonna see Anna Zaikina from Russia and Roland Rugens from Latvia.
Ale wyraźnie już widać, że niczego ani my, ani zawodnicy nie możemy być pewni. Półmetek pierwszej rundy za nami, para czwarta przed nami. Anna Zaikina i Roland Rugens. Czas start.
Okay, so first 4 minutes started for that boulder.
Anna had already shown that she's super strong in the semis, so let's see if she can handle the coordination move as well. I don't think it can be solved in a static way. You just need to commit and just jump to the right and stop the movement. Roland didn't find any problems with this first move. Let's see if he already had a... Roland is in a really good position. That was very close.
Cóż tam jest takiego na permanentnym programacie?
Now there's a stemming part for Anna Zaikina. We'll see how it goes.
That's her second go. So if she tops that out, that's gonna be a better result than Ida.
Okay.
Ida had a top in the 3.
She's very close.
She's trying to find a position that would allow her to match the final hold. It's not as easy because there's no footsteps, it's just volumes.
I think that
She's trying to use that footstep, yes. If she can use that could work. Yeah, she's got it. So she's taking the lead with that top. So we have a new leader, Anna.
So now all eyes on Roland's.
Yes, all eyes on Roland Rugens. 2 minutes left, plenty of time to top that out.
He exactly knows what to do in the first part of boulder. So I think that now he just got to make his way up on the slab.
It's all about putting your body tension to the right and somehow...
Oh my god, that looks...
This just friction. There's no footsteps. There's just friction there.
Come on! Oh
He's
God,
very
so
close now. Let's see if he can match that. Yes, we got a top on number 1. Roland Rugens, well done, good effort.
To był nasz pierwszy zwycięzca
Yeah, so the competition is gaining some speed now. We're moving again to another couple. Daria Brylova, Poland, joined by Evgeny Zazulin from Russia.
Yeah, Evgeny Zazulin was the only one to top boulder number 2 in semis. He is extremely strong, but on slab problem.
Let's see. Daria, if she wants to take the lead after the first boulder, she needs to flash that. Ania, no, it's not this go. Daria holds the swing, so that's a second go for her. Let's see if she can match the final hold. It's all about finding the body position. Yeah. It's a difficult place to be. She holds it. I mean, it's not over yet.
Wow.
And that's it. Nice. That's it. We got it. There's a top. So she's joining Ania Zaikina, also topping out in the second go. All eyes on Evgeny now, if she can find his body position on that boulder.
Oh, that's stemming on volumes, on slab.
He was trying to cheat using the holes. It's not gonna happen.
In the first part, I think he totally knows what to do, but the slab part is quite more difficult for Zazulin.
Kierują się znowu w kierunku topowych partii męskiej jedynki, gdzie o sukces walczy Evgeny Zazulin. Teraz zapadła cisza na sali. Ewentualnie też cisza, dajmy mu chwilę pomyśleć, dajmy mu się skupić.
1 minute left for Evgeny. That can work, that's very close now. She's shaking now. Oh. He'll definitely try again. We got 40 seconds left, so give him some credit for that go.
Half a minute, I think it might be enough for him now to top it out.
And we can see him yet again. No problem with the first bit. No, it's not gonna happen. 10 seconds. That's it. No top for him. Okay, we're looking at the last couple now. In a moment, Nathan Phillips, the climber from UK I was talking about before, that is really good at slab problems. And he will be joined by Irina Kuzmenko from Russia.
As I said, Nathan told me that he is in comp mode now, so I think that we should have big expectations for.
Let's see. I mean, what he did in the semis on the slab was spectacular. I mean, nobody out of 20 competitors, no one could get to the bonus hold, and he just topped it out. So it's all going according to plan. He's already in that awkward position that he needs to get out of to transition his body to the right.
But as we've seen it in semis,
but look at his
what to do at
look at his right. That's what I was talking about. We got a flash on number one, no problem at all. So he's taking advantage of his slab skills and taking a clear lead after the first boulder. This is brilliant. It's a really good beginning for Nathan. Well done.
Now all eyes on Irina. Is she able to top it?
Yeah, she's got it. That was the heel position.
That was the hip hook.
Yes, the heel, not the hip hook, exactly. Okay, that's 1/3 of the comp finished. We're looking at second boulders now. Like I said before, Nathan clearly in the lead, flashing the first boulder, followed by Roland and Vadim. And in the women, Anna Zaikina, she flashed number one. That's my mistake, because I thought that it took her 2 goes to top that out, but she flashed number one, so Daria second and Ida is in the 3rd position. So all eyes on the second boulder now. And that's gonna be spectacular.
Oh,
I'm telling you already, because the blue boulder does not leave any prisoners. You either commit it and you go for it. There's no way to do that statically. We'll see some action for sure.
And for women, there is some crazy volume patchwork. To be honest,
yeah,
I don't see any holds there.
I really don't know how many volumes is there, but there's more than 15 volumes, I think. So you can easily get lost.
Teraz informacja od Aleksandra Romanowskiego, cesarza warszawskiego wspinania.
Try to count it. There's only one hold. There's no holds at all.
Figure it out.
There's one screw on hold, which is very well hidden. It's basically supposed to make it harder to hold the volume. Those kind of problems are really difficult to read, because the volume boulders, you can grab the volume anywhere. I mean, as long as you have holds, it's easy to see that you're supposed to either hold them or not. But with the volumes, it's really tricky.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because it's not all about the pure power, but you got to figure it out in just 4 minutes. So you got to find your own best beta for that boulder. And it's quite impressive when someone flashes such a boulder.
Yes, let's welcome the first couple. Again, we'll see Maria Lipkowicz and Kuba Jodłowski, both from Poland. Warm round of applause for them. Let's see what they can show us in the next 4 minutes. Kuba is already trying to get the momentum, because without the momentum there's no way to do the first move. Maria slowly trying to make her way in that labyrinth of volumes, I would say.
Another try for Kuba. Now he did jump, but is it the right beta? We will find out soon. Maria is searching for anything to get a grip.
Yeah, she's searching for holds, but there's no holds. That's the problem.
Yeah, that problem looks ridiculous. To be honest, if you watch that problem, it's very hard to tell where you should grab it.
Yeah, you need to find those little bits that work. Kuba almost sticked that first move.
We've got 2 minutes left.
And time just goes. It's only a minute and 40 seconds for Kuba. And he's got it. He's got it. He's got the bonus now. But that's not it. That's not it. There's another part, and that's equally dynamic. So we already know what this second boulder is all about. It's basically 2 explosions of power.
We can hear that crowd is really impressed by those moves. I think that all the finals got to have such dynamic boulder. You can call it parkour, you can call it whatever, you can call it...
Looks like Kuba learned how to do the first move. Yes, yes, we got a top on boulder number 2. This is brilliant. Well done, Kuba. Well done.
Są takie chwile, w których rzeczywistość
20 seconds left for Maria. I don't think it's gonna be enough time for her, so she knows that already. She's leaving the stage, leaving the room for the second couple, Ida Kupś from Poland and Vadim Timonov from Russia.
Yeah, in just a few minutes we will see if such a strong climber, rock climber, doing 8 Cs is capable for such a lambada moves. Ida is doing such a good work in her flash attempt. She tried to skip some moves, but it didn't look bad.
Vadim głuchy nie jest, siedząc w której nie słyszał, co się dzieje. Zwłaszcza, że znając Jodłosia nie byłam w stanie ukryć radości. Ciężko po takim wyczynie uspokoić się w Wadinie.
Okay, so we've got 3 minutes left. Lots of tries to do.
Vadim almost holding that swing.
Yeah, but he's jumping on left hand. I think that Kuba jumped on the right hand.
No, he went with the left as well.
With the left
yeah,
hand,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Almost. No, I think Rutsas has got it perfectly right. It's doable, but it's not easy. And within 4 minutes, that's really a small window of opportunity.
Yeah, in such boulders, it's all about attempts. It's about how fast you learn the moves. Those moves, I think it's not that hard, but you got only 4 minutes to check out the moves, to learn it, and to figure it out.
And to figure it out and top it out.
Yeah.
It's not much time. So Vadim knows exactly what he has to do, but still he can't deliver so far. Making the swing now. Holds it. And this is the final bit. Is he brave enough? No, not this time. 1 minute left for him.
But now he knows what to do at the first move, so I think it's quite.
But that was very
safe
close for Ida as well. She just dropped the top move. Vadim holding the swing again. That's probably one of his last attempts, if not the last one. I don't think it's gonna happen for him. It's 15 seconds left. He's dropping the towel. So we're not gonna see a top for him on the second boulder. So the competition's getting interesting now, because there's only one problem left after this one.
So, as I said, you can be 8C boulderer, you can climb very hard boulders, but competition style is quite different. You've got to learn fast and execute the moves.
Yeah, and three boulders is really little room for any mistakes. With 4 boulders you can make it up a little bit, but with 3 it's not much to improve your score. We got Yulia Nikifaravets from Russia and Kipras now, the third couple. Kipras is from Lithuania.
He appears quite often in Poland.
Kipras, yes, he had a chance to compete on the Polish scene quite a few times now. Very often in the finals.
So
both competitors taking some rest now before the next attempts.
No myślałem po tym zamachu, który wziął, cokolwiek mocniejszy od poprzednich, już przecież nie słabych, że to wreszcie teraz, jeszcze nie teraz, ale nie mam wątpliwości, że już za chwilę, czasu mnogo.
Guys, I'll take that minute to thank again to all the organizers of the comp. It takes a lot of people involved in making it happen, and it's always good to be thankful because without those people and a lot of hard work, it would never happen. And thanks to them, we're having a great weekend in Warsaw. Even though the weather is not too great, it was raining over the weekend. There's a proper bouldering feast happening, and I'll mention that again because it needs to be mentioned. It never happened in the Polish history that 700 people would take part in the competition. So it's a proper crowd from all over the country, all over the world, really.
Oh, Kipras finally sticks it.
Kipras taking that move finally. It leaves him with only the last double dyno to the top, which can be done, but not in this go.
Kuba, to be honest, make it look quite easy.
I mean, it's just dynamic move. If you generate enough power and enough momentum, I guess it doesn't seem easy. I mean, it doesn't seem hard, but to be brave enough to commit yourself to basically shoot your body to the right and just hope that you're gonna hit that footstep, and then again, he almost had it. I think he touched the top hold. But it's now it's not enough time. I don't think that's 13 seconds. He's trying, but that would have to be really quick. There's no additional time after 4 minutes, so the judges would take him down if, in case he didn't make it. That's not going to happen for him. So now we are literally halfway the entire competition. In a moment we'll see the fourth couple, Anna Zaikina and Roland Rugens. They're both taking a few seconds to remind themselves of how the problem looks like.
Yeah, it's very important to set up tactics.
Anna is already on the wall, trying to squeeze her fingers in those little cracks between the volumes. There's really not much space in between those volumes. What I was talking to the root setters, they said that boulder is specifically designed for women because they have usually smaller fingers. So it was actually quite hard for the men to try because they couldn't squeeze in their fingers in.
Yeah, I tried to squeeze my fingers there. It's impossible.
So she's just about to launch for the top, and she's got it. And we got the first top on boulder number 2 from Anna. Well done, good effort for her.
That's good for root setters. That means it's doable.
Now she's clearly in the lead now with 2 tops, and Roland is still fighting that first bit on that boulder number 2. There's 2 minutes left, so it's enough time for him, for sure, to top it out, if he can execute.
We will see if he knows what to do now. As you said, 2 minutes is enough to learn the moves and to execute.
I think the boulder is pretty straightforward. I mean, when you look at it, there's no other way than to jump there. And there's a big volume on the left that you need to kick. It's fairly easy, but you still need to do it.
I wonder if you can go right hand and left hand to the Gaston.
I think that was the idea. I think the original Rutsetter's idea was going for the right and left, holding the swing, but it seems that the left hand is easier.
Wow, but the top part needs so much precision. It's quite impressive.
It was very well done again for Kuba Jodłowski, that he stuck the top move, because that puts him in a really good position now. As we can see, Kipras couldn't make it. Roland is struggling to do that last move, so it puts Kuba in a really good position before the third final problem.
So I think he has one or maybe two
That's
tries.
30 seconds left.
For now, yeah.
The doors is closing for him. So we look at his last go, and that's not gonna happen for him as well. So only one top so far, and that top is from Kuba Jodłowski.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Those results that we're seeing now, they're not updated yet. They're only showing the stats after. I mean, the women result seems to be updated, but the men's didn't. We got Evgeny Zazulin now and Daria Brylova. Dashka seems very confident.
Evgeny couldn't stick it in the first try.
Daria is doing really well. If she can generate that last move from that volume, that she's very close now. It looks like she can make it. She just needs to launch for the top hold, and there we go. Well done for her. Flashing number 2. Well done, Daria.
Oh, Zazulin was very close.
I think that problem should suit him. I mean, we've seen spectacular moves from Evgeny in the qualies as well as the semis. He shouldn't find a problem in staking that move eventually. There you go, and let's see if he can commit for this last skyrocket move to the top, right and left. It's not as easy as Kuba made it look.
Yeah, the top part doesn't look any easier.
It's perfect. I mean, Rutsetter's got it spot on.
We will see now Evgeny knows what to do at the first part.
1 minute and a half left. I have a feeling that he is able to make it.
He's taking a big swing.
No, not this time.
But still, there's 1 minute left, so I think that it's still possible for Zazulin to get to the top. So as we can see, the first part is not that
Can he make it or not? That's probably one of his last goes. We got 30 seconds left. There's not much room for another mistake. He just needs to go for it. He tried to go direct, which probably could be possible if you're like 2 meters high, but it's not gonna happen for him direct. I think.
Come on.
So let's see if he can stick that. That's 1 second left.
Whoa,
He almost
so
had
close.
it. So he's
Great effort.
he knows that it was possible. All right, he can't be a happy bunny now because he knows that he could have topped that out.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. It's all about 4 minutes and about fast learning. It wasn't enough for Zazulin. 4 minutes it wasn't enough for him to figure it out. I think if he would have just 1 minute more, he would stick it.
All right, let's open the 4 minutes for Nathan and Irina. Last couple on the second boulder. Nathan already showed us what he's got on the slab boulder. There's no question about that. He's got the skills there. Let's see if he likes the dynamic Japan-style moves. From what we talked to the root setters, the Kaito Watanabe. That boulder, I think, was his inspiration. So
Nathan already tried 2 different bitas with left hand and right hand. We will find out to which bita he will stick. Nathan already tried 2 different bitas with left hand and right hand. We will find out.
he's trying to read the problem. What suits him more? Is that rather left hand and a kick, or going with the right and stopping the swing with the Gaston hold? And the clock is cruel. It's 2 minutes 20 seconds left already. So it's half of the time is gone. He stuck the move with the left hand, so that's probably his beta. So he'll go for this one in case he doesn't top out in this go.
Yeah, that looked quite...
Can he top the last move? So he will go with the left again, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's see if he can top it out.
Irina struggles with volumes.
Irina, yeah, trying to find her way.
So they know there's only bit more than a minute left, so they're gathering the power, and I think there's maybe to
there's no
retry.
easy problems in the final. I mean, each of those boulders requires something, and that added with 4 minutes, it makes it really difficult to perform well. Let's all eyes on Nathan on that last move. Can he deliver on that last right hand, left hand dyno? No. Guys, I'm telling you, this boulder is putting Jakub Jodłowski in the really good position because he's back in the game, topping out number 2, and everything seems that's gonna be solved on the last third problem.
Yeah, I think that setters did such a great job. They did great boulders. It's very entertaining.
We'll get the live results in a moment, so we'll know the lineup and potential favorite people for the podium before the last boulder. So we're looking at Nathan Phillips leading the board with the top in the second go. Then Roland Rugens also the second go, but it took him more goes to get the zone. And Kuba also second go and even more goes to get the bonus. So this is really all about them in the third go, in the third boulder, sorry. Anna Zaikina leading the board in the women's, Daria Brylova second, and Ida just behind with one top less. So it looks like it might be all down to Anna and Daria on the third boulder.
So now we are waiting
Andrzej is just about to invite the competitors to open the last round of this final. We're looking at the third final boulder and that's it. So we're really on the finishing line here on that competition, and Kuba, I think this top that he did on the second boulder, that must have given him a lot of energy now. So he must be really ready to rock that third boulder as well. But we had a chance to see that boulder before and what is expected from the competitors. To solve it, and it's really hard. It's really tricky. It's all about finding that position and what works, and Kuba has not found it yet.
But I think that the feet first beta is proper one.
I mean, I think that's the only beta for that boulder.
You never know.
I don't think it can be done any other way, to be honest. And again, the clock is just running down. It's already 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. And Kuba has not found the ideal beta yet. And that's already half of the time gone.
Yeah, but he still got 2 minutes left to figure it out. So now we are watching Kuba
It's all about
again.
Which toe hook to use first, when move your feet even higher. It's really difficult. Compared the atmosphere and obviously all the buzz and adrenaline and the clock running down, it's all adds up, and it's must be really difficult from a competitor point of view. He's trying to solve a riddle, and I don't think he has found the solution yet. It just doesn't work. The way he's trying, it doesn't work at all. So he's either going to change something, or the clock just going to run down.
Yeah, we've got less than a minute, so it's not much time to... I don't think that he should change beta, maybe... I think that feet first is the...
Let's look at Maria, because Maria is... I think he's struggling with the skin a little bit. She was trying to use a lot of chalk. Let's see what's happening on the boulder in the women's category. That's a dynamic move as well, going right and left hand at the same time.
I think that there's no top for both competitors.
There is no tops. We're not going to see tops either from Kuba, neither from Kuba or Maria Lipkowicz. So Kuba will not improve his score anymore. So he's currently in the third position, but that can change. That can change because there's another 5 climbers to go. But what we know for sure is that Kuba is not going to win the Crux Open this year. But who's going to win? That's still open.
But he still can be third, right?
He's currently in the third place, but that's still open. I mean, he can either defend that, given nobody else will improve their score, or he can lose that spot. And let's look, as we got Vadim Timonov now, and he can as well flash that boulder, and that would change everything. So Vadim trying to find his position now. Ida trying to jump with no success so far, and Vadim dropping his first go as well.
Yeah, that men's boulder looks like it requires lots of body tension.
It's those feet first starts. It's all about body tension. I mean,
Ida
sticking
jump.
The jump, opening the second bit of the boulder for us to see. It's not finished yet. She almost hold it. I mean, there's only one thing which I can say already before we even finish this competition, that route setters did a really good job, and it's really great to watch climbers struggling to move higher on those boulders. It's perfectly the difficulty level is, I think, it's spot on. It's all doable, but it's not easy. The climbers are dropping tries, which is perfect for the spectacle for all of us. So Ida is trying to hold that jump now, and she almost has it. No, this is brilliant, honestly. Vadim is still trying to solve the puzzle.
So less than 2 minutes left. Ida is quite close to stick the dyno.
Yeah, I think Ida is in a much better position than Vadim to top the final problem so far. It's 1 minute and a half left. I think because we are at the third problem now, Vadim is making some progress now. Managed to toe hook the final top hold there, but it doesn't get him any closer. There's no bonus for him, even though he made a progress. So it doesn't change the final score at all. Still.
It's very interesting that we got such a variety of problems here. That first, best, and the last, it should be some difference, but everyone likes different stuff.
The point is that each problem should test the different skills. That's the ideal, and we sort of had it. We had a first slab boulder, which obviously exposed the weaknesses of a lot of climbers, leaving only Nathan Phillips to flash it, brilliantly showing that there's a difference between competitors. And blue boulder, pure power, dynamic, coordination, Japan style, you could say. And on the third boulder, we're looking at a proper riddle. I mean, you either find the beta in 4 minutes or you don't, and even if you do, you still need to hold the holds and get to the top.
You got to be all-arounder.
All-arounder, and it's all about the competitions. You either all-arounder or you don't go through qualies or semis. So you need to be good at all styles. Kipras trying to put his skills into motion now on the boulder number 3. And Yulia Nikifaravets from Russia trying to tackle that first bit of the third boulder, which also requires quite a lot of coordination, I would say.
Yeah, Kipras tries to figure it out how to start and stick the first moves. So he's searching for right tactics now.
She almost held it, Yulia, and that was quite close. I think she knows she can do it now. To a certain extent, it's all down to the belief as well. The good try gives you hope and motivates you to try again. If you almost held it, then it sort of becomes possible. From a move that seems impossible, it's all of a sudden it becomes possible, and that's exactly what we see from Yulia. She almost held it the previous go, and now she would just simply believe that she can hold it, and she did. Can she do the second bit now? Let's see if she can drop that move and hold another swing. It's all about holding another swing. If she can't hold that swing, it's not going to happen for her.
But she was quite close.
That was quite close. I don't think she tried to match the hold. I think she needs to go to the next hold, which is a bit under the roof. Kipras trying this bat position. Can she make it? I mean, can he make it? He's getting there and still dropping another go, yet another go.
Yeah, but feet first is such a nasty position. All the blood is going.
I don't think
straight
it's a
into your
comfortable
eyes.
position to be in, to be honest. I don't like hanging with my head down direct in the ground, to be honest. It's just, you know, you could say climbing is not about that, to be hanging with your head pointing down. But that's what the root setters gave you, and if you want to win, you're supposed to do it, no matter what that is.
Yulia now goes a muerte on her jumping problem.
Kipras managed to hold that toe hook for a moment, but it did not work for him. We got 30 seconds left, and we will be left with only 3 couples before the competition finishes. Yulia going again for the swing with no luck. Kipras thanking everyone for support. That's it for him. He's not going to improve his score anymore. Well done, good effort. Nathan Phillips is still in the best possible position to win this competition, but now we will see Roland, which is the second, just behind him, and Daria Brylova in a moment. So Roland is potentially in the position to take the lead from Nathan, making it even more interesting for us to follow what Nathan's gonna bring to the table.
Yeah, we told it many times, but we got to say it out loud again. Setters did such a great job.
No, it's perfect so far. I mean, both boulders were topped, both in men and women categories so far. We haven't seen the top yet in any of the tries from the competitors so far on the third boulder, but there's still another 3 people to go, so it's all could happen. And if that will happen, that will be a perfect prize for the root setters, having only the winners with 3 tops. This is the ultimate dream when you're a root setter. You would only want the winners to top everything.
Yeah, qualis were awesome, as well as semis. I think that finals are same as good.
Yes, I mean it's really worth mentioning the qualification round, which is a spot-on setting, to be honest. Living only with exactly 20 competitors with a hard line that were isolated for the semi-final, which is a really hard job to do when you have a strong field such as this one that came over to Poland this year. With 700 people, to be able to, just isolate 20 people, it's really good effort for the root setters. But no wonder. I mean, we're talking about chief root setter IFSC Tomasz Oleksy leading the group of really talented setters from Poland, joined by Japanese-style Kaito Watanabe. That's a perfect mix to deliver a great competition. Yeah, and that's what we're witnessing right now.
Yes, they worked nights and days to make it so good and entertaining to watch. They commit such a lot of hours to test it.
Yes, I think some people might not be fully aware how much work does it require for the setters to prepare those boulders, but it's not an easy job. I mean, they work almost 24/7 for a couple of days to make sure that the boulders are proper difficulty, that they test various skills of the climbers. It's not all about just one style. It's supposed to be all round. I mean, it's supposed to just define what you're weak at and just make you fall, and that's what they're doing. All those boulders are testing, and that's really looking at some really good performance from Anna Zaikina, because
Anna almost sticks it.
What she's doing right now, I mean, if she tops that boulder, she will be in the perfect position to win the competition, unless Daria Brylova brings something to the table in a few minutes. But if she wants to win that now, she should top that boulder. Otherwise, Daria might just enter the stage and just take it out from her. So that's we are getting to the final nitty-gritty stage of that competition, and Anna is struggling a little bit. The time is running out, and let's be honest, we all know that Daria Brylova is really good at dynamic moves, and Dashka could deliver on that boulder if she's in a good condition. Let's see if Anna can make it harder for her. It doesn't gonna happen for her.
I think
so
that's
Anna
it.
is leaving her score unchanged after this boulder. So what happens now? Anna leaves the door open for Daria to win the competition if she tops, and that can happen. I mean, that it's all about Daria's next 4 minutes. Can she deliver? Can she show us that she can top that out and win the comp, or will she just leave Anna with the win?
Okay, so now next 4 minutes for Evgeny Zazulin and Daria Brylova. Zazulin already showed us that he's very strong.
Evgeny trying to read the book. It's difficult to read, I'll tell you that.
Okay, he goes with toe hook and heel.
I think he's the
heel
first
hook?
one that actually put the heel there, which is great. I mean, that could work for him. Look how he couldn't. He didn't
Oh my
find
god, that's
any
weird
problem
beta,
so far.
but as long as it works, it's good.
But it's a really an awkward position. But he needs to have his hand up there.
Oh, so close for the zone.
The beta is he needs to have his hand where he had his toe hook. Daria is showing us that this boulder is not easy at all. She's struggling to figure out the first part of the movement. So she's a runner-up. I mean, if she wants upgrade his score on that one, then Anna wins the competition. So it's basically 2 minutes that Anna has, and that's gonna be a really nervous 2 minutes for her, because anything can happen for another 2 minutes. What Anna is certain and can be certain for now is that she's gonna be on the podium.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's for sure now. Because even if Irina, who's next, is gonna top that problem in the first go, I don't think that would drop Anna from the podium at all. So Anna is already second,
Now
or third. But
now we are watching second attempt of Evgeny Zazulin. He goes with exactly the same beta. Yes.
Evgeny is trying again.
So we've got
And there's only 1 minute left.
Yes. That dyno is very difficult. It's very far away. As you can see, Daria is flying high,
Evgeny
but still.
Daria is struggling with this first dyno move. Evgeny, on the other hand, is trying the other way, but it doesn't work. It looks like he might as well drop the towel. Is he gonna try again?
15 seconds left.
10 seconds, I mean, it's not gonna happen. Let's be honest, that's not enough time for him to top that out. There's 5 seconds left. This try is purely for the audience. That's it. Thanks very much for Evgeny and for what he showed us over the past 2 days. Spectacular power, and I'm sure everybody that's seen that action from him will remember that for quite a while. And we are getting to the final stage of this competition. It's basically going to finish in 4 minutes. We're looking at the last couple, Irina Kuzmenko from Russia and Nathan Phillips from the Great Britain.
Will we witness any tops on boulder number 3?
I would need to look at the results to figure out whether Nathan has already won or has he really need to get a bonus. Because
I think that he's safe now.
If we would have to get an update on the live results, whether he needs to get anything on that boulder or is he a winner already? But again, like in the women's category with Anna Zaikina, who basically won the competition already, we know that Nathan is going to be on the podium for sure. I think he's going to be either first or second. I think he has won already.
Yeah,
he may be
so.
A winner already because of his effort on the first 2 boulders. But let's wait for the final results. Let's not leave any room for mistake on our side. There's only 2.5 minutes that leaves us before the end of the competition. Let's cheer Nathan. Maybe he can solve the riddle that nobody else could. I'm sure it would make the root setter super happy if he could find the solution on that boulder. And that looks really promising. He's the only one that got into that position with his right hand. This looks really good for him, and he's getting there. He's got the bonus. This looks really good from Nathan. He should do the drop knee with his right foot now. Do the drop knee, Nathan.
Yes,
exactly.
He reads it.
Match the hold and go to the Gaston. Can he go to the Gaston? Yes. He's getting there. He's on his very best way to win that comp. Can he deliver the last move? No. What a shame.
He got almost 2 minutes now, but I think
he's got 2 minutes. He will definitely try again. So we will see something still from him. But that's the winner. Let's look at the winner because he clearly got it right somewhere.
Yeah, he told me that he prepared a few last months for comps, and I think that he prepared quite well.
Yeah, so we can say that now it's not about only the slab skills. Nathan is fully equipped to deliver a win here and to get the €1,000, which is the main prize. And I'm sure every of the finalists had their eye on the money prize, and looks like he's taking it to the UK.
Yeah, he's the all-rounder, I think. Okay, I think that's the last try of Nathan.
So let's see if we can have the perfect solution for root setters and the third top. No, he couldn't
so
make
close.
It this way. He thanks the crowd, and that's it for him. So the men's category is over. He has to be happy. We will know in a few seconds the final results, but it looks all is pointing down at him as the winner. Irina Kuzmenko also finishes her round on the final boulder. So provisional results, I would be saying that it's Anna Zaikina and Nathan Phillips winning the Crux Open 2020. But we will know in a few seconds. Let's wait for the judges to decide and show us the final results.
Słuchajcie, mamy wyniki klasyfikacji kobiet. Miejsce 6. Marysia Lipkowicz. Miejsce 5. Julia Nikifaravets. Miejsce 4. Irina Kuzmenko. Miejsce 3. Kupś. Miejsce 2. Daria Brylova. Dwie zawodniczki tego finału obeszły się samymi zonami. 2 udało się topować po razie, a 2 udało się zatopować razy 2. Jedną z nich była Daszka, a drugą zwyciężczynią Crux Open 2020 Anna Zaikina. Dziewczyny odmówiły pozostania na scenie, żeby towarzyszyć panom, ale ja już mam wyniki parów. Miejsce 6. Vadim Timonov. Miejsce 5. Kipras Baltrunas. Miejsce 4. Evgeny Zazulin. Trochę się bałem tego uścisku. Miejsce 3. Bohater 2. Bohater prawi! Kuba Jodłowski! Miejsce drugie Roland Rugens. Słuchajcie, zobaczę tak, że człowiek jest ewidentnie najlepszy, a wyniki mówią co innego. A dzisiaj jeden człowiek był ewidentnie najlepszy i wyniki to potwierdziły. Mimo braku topu na trójce, jedyny, który na tym problemacie pokazał prawdziwy lwi pazur Albionu, Nathan Phillips! Wielka brawa!